Our next song today is a Creedence song, Up Around the Bend. This is recommended by Steve, so we'll give this a shot. 3 chords, so it's pretty basic as far as the chord structure. All right, let's take a look at it. So the introduction is way up here on the 10th and 12th frets, 10th and 11th frets, sorry. So we're going to end up on the 11 of G, the 10th of B, and the 10th of E, which is actually a D chord. It's like an F, but you're going to go way up here at 11, 10, 10. Okay, and to play that, you play the open D. Now you slide with your second finger from about the 7th fret on the G up to the 11th. So open D, G from 7 to 11, and then the 2 on B and E at 10 and 10, and then right back again. So it goes. I'm sorry. It goes from the open D. It starts from 7 and goes to 11, and then goes to the high E first and walks down, and down to the G, and back to the B again. So it's D, slide from 7 to 11 on the B, on the G, then high E at 10, B at 10, back to G at 11, and back to B at 10. So here it is. Here it is at speed. Okay, now the A is almost the same. You're going to be around the 5th and 6th. So it's your finger is going up at 6 on the G and 5 and 5 on the B. And you're going to pluck the A string this time. The A string is going to be the open one. So don't pluck the D. You're going to play the A. So you go right from A. You're going to start your second finger on the 2nd fret. No, start it on the 3rd fret. So open A, 3rd fret to 6th on the G, then 5 on the E, 5 on the B, 6 on the G, and back to 5 on the B. So again, you're playing the open A. You're going to slide 3 to 6 on the G, 5th on the E, 5th on the B, 6th on the G, and back to 5th on the B. Whoop. You gotta hit the 5th string, Bob. It's early, guys. Let's try it again. There it is. And then you go back and do the same thing you did originally with the D. You're going to start on the 7th fret with your second finger, and slide up and play that 11, 10, 10. You play the open D. That's how the song starts. So here's the whole thing. Okay, then when he gets into the regular rhythm, he's just playing a D. Now, you can cheat and play a 2-finger D. You can just play the first finger on the G at 2 and your 3rd finger on the B at 3. That leaves your ring finger, and now you can alternate on the 4th fret of the G. So it's going to be between 2 and 4 on the G, and then your second finger stays on the B at 3. So again, 2 and 3, 2 on G, 3 on B. Leave the E open, just don't play it. And then you're alternating on 2 and 4 on the G. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. It's all downstrokes. Okay, to do the A, you're going to just simply hold down the D and G strings at 2 with your first finger. And that leaves your ring finger to alternate on the D at 4. So it's 0, 2, 2, and then 0, 4, 2, 0, 2, 2, and 0, 4, 2. It's the same pattern. So here's your D again. You're hammering on and off the G there at the 4th. Then do that simple cheater A, 0, 2, 2, and you're going to hammer on and off on the D. Okay, and then your Come On the Rising Wind is just simply G. Come on the rising wind, we're going up around the bend. Yeah! Okay, and then it just goes back to that same pattern. So that's that, and then he comes into the last verse there. Always time for good conversation. There's an ear for what you say. Come on, a rising wind, we're going up around the bend. Yeah, and then he goes back to the beginning. Now he plays a little lead in there. The lead's pretty cool. It's pretty simple. You're going to start on G, open string. You're going to play 2, 4 on G. So you're doing like a hammer. Open G, and then 2, and then hammer on 4. Then go to 3 on the B with your ring finger, with your second finger. Actually, you can go with your first finger too. So it's open, it's G, 2, 4 on G, and then I like to use my first finger there on the 3 on B. You're going to take the 5th on the B and bend it to 7. Then go to 5, 3. So again, that whole thing is open G, 2, 4, 3, 5 to 7. 5, 3, and then back to 4, 2. So here's that what we got. Real slow. And then from there he goes to the 4th string on the G and bends it. So he bends the 4th to the 6th, releases it, and then comes back to 2. So here's the whole thing. Oh yeah, he bends that 4th up, and then he plays the high E. That's what it is. So he goes 0, 2, 4, 5 to 7, 5, 3, 4, 2. Then he comes up to the 4th, bends it, and plays the open 5th. Releases that bend back to 2. Okay? You're bending that G4, playing the open E, release the bend, back to 2. One more time. the same thing. Okay, now last time you bent it, and then that last line on the chart that I gave you, you're going to bend that G, the fourth again, but as you do that, you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to pick the E string at the same time. So you're bending the G at 4 and you're picking the E string too. Then come back to the 2. So here's that whole lead. Okay, and then at the very end of the song, he comes down. He plays when he's going out, do 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 do, all that stuff. Okay, what he's doing there, he's playing that D shape that we did down here, or the G chord, the D chord down here, the F-shaped D chord at 11, 10, 10. So he's actually holding down the 10th, all three strings, the G, the B, and the E at the 10th fret. And now he's taking his second finger and hitting on the 11 on the G. So he's hitting 10, 11 on the G and then the B. So he goes 10, 11 on the G and then B on the 10. And then same thing, 10, 11 G, then 10 on the B. Then 10, 11 on the G, 10 on the B, and back to 11 on the D. Okay. Then to finish up, he does the same start. Now to finish, he finishes on the 12th on the G, and then the 10th on the G, and the 12th on the D. So here's that last part. There's the 10th on the G, and then the 12th on the D. So here's that whole lick. Okay, 10, 11 on G to 11 on to a 10 on the B, and back to 11 on the G, and then second time through is 10, 11, and just like we did. This time you go 10 on the G and finish on 12th on the D. Okay. So let's see if we can play along with this and get it going here a little bit, okay? Get my thing set up. All right. Back to the introduction. Here's that lead. That's Mr. Fogarty and Up Around the Bend. That's a pretty good song. So hope that worked for you there. Oh, the little lick at the end there. He does where he's coming out of where is that thing? Big Red Tree. He's singing "Catch a Ride on the End of the Highway. We'll meet by the Big Red Tree." So he starts up here on the 14th on the E. This is all yeah, E and B. So you start on the 14th, 12 to 10, 12 on the B, back to the 10th on the E. So it's 14 E, 12 10 on the E, 12 on the B, back to 10 on the E. And then the same thing, except you end up on the 10th of the B. So one time it's 14, 12, 10, 12B, back to 12 on the E. And the second time is on the E, 14, 12, 10, 12 on the B, and then 10 on the B. So that's that little lick in there that you'll hear toward the end of the song. And I think that's it. So there you go. All right, John Fogarty.